Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this session of Letting Food Fight for You. My name is Naomi Watson, and I'm going to be the host of this session. This is our first part of Letting Food Fight for You. Let me just share the screen with you so you can see exactly what we're going to be doing today. So again, hello and welcome. I'm not sure if you've seen this poster. That's the poster that I had sent out, and it's talking about food fighting for us. So whether it's, I don't know what particular reason you have joined me for, but I just want to assure you that this session is for you if you're facing lifestyle health challenges like cancer, diabetes, heart issues, obesity, whatever the challenge is for you. Or if you're already on the health journey and you want to take the next level. This is also for you if you wonder if there's a connection between you, your eating habits, your environment, and exactly how all that fits in. This is also for you if you believe that lifestyle challenges are a natural consequence of age and heredity. You know, many times we say, oh, we've got diabetes or whatever because of our age or because my father had it, my mother had it, it runs in the family. But is that really true, or are we giving excuses? So today we're going to have an overview of a healthy lifestyle. I'm also going to share very briefly my journey and how it connects to this healthy lifestyle and this, should I say, a holistic lifestyle. You know, there are amazing health benefits of having a plant-based diet. And as we go through the sessions, we're going to look at them. And also, what are the nutrients that our bodies really need to heal our bodies? Our bodies have this innate ability to heal itself. However, it needs the right nutrients to do this healing. So, what is a holistic lifestyle? I summarize it by saying it's start anew. It's a synergy of all these 9 doctors. That is a holistic lifestyle. So when you normally talk about healthy lifestyle, you normally talk about nutrition and what we should eat and what we should drink. However, there is more to it than just nutrition. So if you start with S for sunlight, T for trust in God, air, rest, temperance. Now, temperance, we will go through all the individual items, but temperance is anything that is harmful for our body. We just don't need it. So avoid it. N for nutrition, exercise, water, and attitude. It's what is our attitude towards each of these elements. So that's why we're calling it a synergy of all that come together to make a healthy lifestyle. In the following weeks, we will look at the different aspects of Start Anew in more detail. The type of nutrition for different lifestyle challenges, like if you've got diabetes or cancer, you know, are there specific foods or spices or herbs that we can use which will be particularly helpful for us? What's in our cupboards that may not be the best for us? The spices and herbs we should be using to make our food delicious and nutritious. And then we will have some food demos of salads, juices, smoothies, healthy desserts, and entrees. You know, this is not about don't do this and don't do the other. It's about how we can learn to make small changes to get big difference so that we can have a healthy lifestyle, so that we can look good and feel great. So I was diagnosed with cancer in 2007, end of 2006, really. And 2007 was when I was actually told that I had cancer. And the prognosis was that I had been given months to live, and it was a grade 3 breast cancer. So I chose to have, well, I was told that I needed chemotherapy, radiotherapy, mastectomy, and then depending on the cancer, I would go on for the rest of the treatment as well. I chose to go natural. However, I did that after I had had a mastectomy. I went over to the States to a place called Uchee Pines in Alabama and learned what, in quotes, natural meant. Now, this is a place where they do alternative, well, actually, it's not alternative, it's natural therapies. They have doctors in there who keep an eye on you and follow a different lifestyle. I wanted to make sure that what I was doing was going to make the difference in my lifestyle, in my life. So the breakfast you can see, first picture, it's 2 eggs and toast, seems all right. But I was given salad for breakfast. And it was just not for breakfast, but it was for lunch and it was for the evening meal as well. Now that looks delightful, doesn't it? It looks, all the colors of the rainbow are there. It's fresh, raw, live food. Our bodies are living cells. And to provide nutrition for these living cells, we need living food, not dead food. So why salads? The higher blood levels of a host of antioxidants. They've got literally vitamin C, vitamin E, folic acid, lycopene, alpha and beta carotene, full of antioxidants. Now, antioxidants are substances that help protect the body from damage caused by harmful molecules called free radicals. The dark green leafy greens, should I say, are colon cleansers. Well, they cleanse the body and, particularly the colon. The cruciferous vegetables, specifically with cancer in mind, they're the cabbage, the broccoli, and in vegetables of that family. They fight against toxins, and that's what we want. Our body is full of toxins, and how are we clearing those toxins? So that was nutrition. Then walking outdoors. I mean, this was just the forest where we were just able to walk, and it was beautiful. We had to walk 3 miles a day after breakfast. That was just a regular thing, part of our therapy. Then sunshine. We had to sit out in the sunshine where we were. It was quite cold in February when I went over there. So I had to go out and sit in the sun, exposed, for minimum 20 minutes. I didn't have any clothes on, but I was literally sunbathing for 20 minutes. And that was very enjoyable. And then hydrotherapy. I don't know if you can see the picture very clearly, but it's like getting into a bath, into a hot bath. And it's lovely, normally, getting into a hot bath. Now, this is all right, but you get into the bath, but then they increase the temperature. They increase the temperature of the water so that your temperature goes up, and it could go pretty high as though you're having a fever. And what the body thinks is you're getting a fever, and it kickstarts your immune system. I think the first time I went, it was only 25 minutes or so. But as you can see on the left, I was absolutely exhausted. And, come back. But then you can rest. You can sleep for an hour or so, and you feel wonderful because your body has rested. And it's basically everything that was done was to boost your immune system. That's what we can do. It's the immune system that fights any infections. And that is what we need to learn to do. Then there was the oxygen therapy. Again, this helps boost your immune system. By having more oxygen in the blood, your blood is better. Over here, the other thing is that oxygen does not thrive in an area where there's lots of oxygen. So you can see the hyperbaric chamber. It's like a tent with a zip, so you can get into it. You can see me half sitting. Well, I was kneeling in that just to show you what it looks like. And then on the right-hand side bottom, you can see me looking through the window, as it were, and I could sleep over there, I could read over there. They zip you up, and they pump in oxygen. You don't feel anything. You can hear a lot of noise, but you don't feel anything. But again, that's so invigorating, and it helps your body to increase the oxygen levels. Now, when I talk about nutrition, look at all this. This is not about not eating this and not eating that. You can have desserts, and you can have juices, and you can have smoothies, and you can have lasagna, and these are all raw things, but absolutely delicious. And as we go through the various sessions, the reason I'm showing you all these is these are some of the things that we're going to make and let you try some as well. Now, they say you need to have at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day, but actually you need 9+ servings every day. Although I've said that, many people don't even manage 5 pieces of fruits and vegetables per day. So 9 is almost out of question. However, for us to be able to fight these diseases, we need the nutrition, and we get the nutrition from fruits and vegetables. Processed food leaves our bodies starving for nutrients. You might feel full after a meal, but has the body got the nutrition that it needs? Not the volume. Juicing is the best way to extract massive amounts of nutrients from veggies. Now, when you chew, essentially juicing in your mouth, so nutrients can be absorbed better. And the more nutrients you absorb, the better you feel. Juicing releases approximately 90% of the nutrients in the food. It's 3 times better than chewing. We obviously don't do a very good job of chewing. If the body is overloaded with toxins, you could absorb as little as 1% of the nutrients when you're chewing the food. So it is important that we get rid of the toxins, and this is an essential part of our healing as well. We need to get rid of the toxins and then give the body the nutrients. Okay, I'm going to give you a simple recipe for a simple juice, but it's powerful. If you have cancer, if you have diabetes, if you've got blood pressure, you've got blocked arteries, you are challenged with obesity, just try this. You can say do a day of just juicing, but if you've got cancer, I would say you need every day some of these juicing. So try 5 carrots. Now, when you actually juice, there's a lot of fiber that you lose. So, although I'm saying it's 5 carrots and 5 sticks of celery, it won't be that much, large quantity of juice. 1/4 of a beet. So you take the tops and the bottom, the root itself and any greens that go with it. A small size of ginger would be good as well. Ginger is very powerful. It fights cancer. So don't leave it out. Why carrots? Raw carrot juice is rich in cancer-fighting nutrients, vitamins, minerals, flavonoids, and carrot, including vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K, alpha-carotene, beta-carotene, and lignans. It is also a good natural source of sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, phosphorus, sulfur, silicon, and chlorine. The carotenoids and vitamin E has shown a strong ability to inhibit cancer in not only by viruses, but also chemicals and radiation as well. I've obviously made a mistake over there. Now, there are people who say you shouldn't have carrot and beetroot because they're too sweet. There's got too much, and especially cancer survives in sugar environment. So we don't want to give any sugar at all. But when it comes to carrot juice and beetroot juice, and comes to cancer at least, although I agree that it has sugar in it, it's a plant sugar, but it also has so many other nutrients which help fight cancer, that I enjoyed having these juices myself. If you look on the left hand side, I've juiced different vegetables. You can see the different layers. I've not mixed it all up, but absolutely nutrition. Now, if you do not have a juicer, there's a difference between smoothies and juices. Juices have all the fiber taken out, so it's only the nutrients left in the juice. While a smoothie, you blend it all together, so it's quite thick and it has the fiber with it. And people argue that you can't be throwing away all the fiber, and all the fiber is very essential. We're talking here specifically of those who may be ill, and at this time they need the nutrients from the vegetables. The fiber can come later, and that's why we eat the salads, and then you get everything with it. So you can do a whole, you can use a whole lot of vegetables to make the juices. Beets, cabbage, spinach, broccoli, parsley, cucumbers, Swiss chard, wheatgrass, celery, tomatoes. There's quite a lot. Oh, you can put lemons and limes. You can add fruit. But when I was uh, recovering, I only used apple with any juice. And if necessary, I sweetened it with carrot or beetroot, because that was actually quite sweet. So you didn't need any fruits added to it. These days, they talk about smoothies, but they're very high in fruit. So I would say eat your fruit, but drink your vegetables. Having said that, I wouldn't juice spinach or Swiss chard because you don't get much juice when you juice the leaves. What I would do is I would say have carrots and beetroot or whatever, and then put it in a blender and add the spinach, a handful of spinach, and that is sufficient to get all the nutrients from there. We will go into more detail as to why juices, which salads in more detail in the weeks to come. I've also given you a very simple drink, a recipe for a simple drink, which is a cleansing natural ginger lemon. It's just add 2 inches of ginger, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 liter filtered water, and a teaspoon of whole stevia leaf. Now, if you don't have stevia, I understand. You could have it without, or you could have a good quality honey added to it if you can't take the flavor. But again, ginger is absolutely very good. It has similar effects of having chemotherapy. Ginger is that strong. Now, I know some of you have specifically asked me what I used, if I believed in having supplements and if I used any supplements. Now, when I was doing when I was recovering from my cancer, I did use supplements. I do believe the soil doesn't have all the nutrients that we need. So we need to add some more nutrients. So if you go to my website, which is www.natural-solution.co.uk, you will find all these. I did a lot of research on the products that I used, and I still use them. I use the aloe vera gel. The Immu blend is vitamin C, D, and zinc, all boosting your immune system. The probiotic, again, to help with the good bacteria and the microbiome. And again, we will talk about that at length. And then the super greens, just superfoods, which are greens to help increase the oxygen levels in our body. So the action steps. I don't want you to just listen and be content. It would be great if you would like to make changes so that as we go from week to week, you will benefit from what we're doing as well. Now, if you do eat fruits and vegetables as part of the diet, that's great. But I would say, have one piece of fruit. That's if you do not eat fruits and vegetables, then, how about starting with one piece of fruit and one piece of vegetables every day, say for 7 days. I think I've written the other way around. If you don't eat, if you don't eat fruits and vegetables, then how about trying a green smoothie for the next week? At least 3 days, every other day, maybe you could try a green smoothie. Try the juice that I gave you the recipe for, and see how you like it. If you're new to raw, then start with a small salad as a starter at each meal. Maybe fruit salad for breakfast and a green salad at lunchtime and at dinner time. If you're familiar with raw, try a raw day. Choose, there are a whole lot of recipes that I can suggest to you. The other thing is increase the amount of water per day. Do you remember when we talked about a holistic lifestyle? It's not just nutrition, it's exercise and water. So start exercising. Start with 15 minutes of exercise, maybe after each meal or first thing in the morning. And increase the water, because water is what will help you to keep you going and help you with all the different aspects of a healthy lifestyle. So, thank you for spending some time with me and just seeing. I've just given you an overview of what we're going to be doing. So if you like what you see and you want to make a change in your lifestyle, then do join me. We will be meeting every week on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. UK time. If you can't be with us, then let me know, and we can see if we can, if we have a big enough group, we'll do it at another convenient time for you. Please contact me and let me know if you have anything specific that I can help you with. My WhatsApp number is 0044 07786 380770. Or my email is natural-solution@hotmail.co.uk. Keep in touch and let me know if you enjoyed this seminar and if there's anything else that I can help you with. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day and see what you can implement in your daily practice. Thank you.